YouTube. Today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to install Reign of the Undead for Call of Duty 4 and host your own dedicated server and play some single player with it. So first of all guys, here is the mod itself. There's a summary on it and all this good stuff. Why host a dedicated server, you ask? Well, one, the server pings are awful. Like, I was on a Russian server with around 50 people on it, and it was just laggy, and you couldn't get anything done, because it wasn't really in this country. So, you can host a dedicated server with your friends and stuff. Also, a lot of people like private servers. I can understand that, because, you know, you don't want anybody hogging the points. But anyway, what this mod is, basically, it's basically like World of War. It just adds a couple of things like upgrades and ranks and stuff. There's a mystery box, all that good stuff. So, first of all, let's get on to the tutorial. Just click on downloads, and you can choose any one of these. It doesn't matter. This one is the one I recommend, the 2.0 beta. If you run into any map errors because the map were old or etc., just downgrade to one of these. But let's just use Reign of the Dead 2.0 beta. Click on download now. It should take you to a game front page and just download it. After that, you're going to want to do add-ons and choose the map of your choosing. Futurama is a good map. There is a moon map that's pretty great. It's like it was like supposed to get everybody pumped for the moon. I remember it. I played it when I was a long time ago. But my favorite map is the Super Mario one. So just yeah, it's a large space map. It's huge. It's like Mario. Okay, once you download those things, they should be in your downloads folder, your desktop. What a coincidence, mine are in my desktop. So how do you install the mod? Go into your computer and go into your location of your Call of Duty 4. It should usually be in your C drive, in your program files, and Activision folder. If not, it should be in your Steam folder. But mine's in none of these. I've installed mine. I have the disk and the CD key and stuff, but I had to install it to my other local disk, so that's why I am going to this directory. So, how do you install the mod? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a new folder and name it mods, and make another one called user map. Try to get it exactly the way that mine is right now. So let's just move these so a place you can actually see how to extract it. Just go extract here, and it should extract a folder onto your desktop. It extracted both of them, but just do it for each one, or you can just do both of them at the same time. But yeah, so it extracted both of them. So there should be a folder. It should have these files. So like, just double check them. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you about it later. But you're going to want to go to your mods folder that you recently made. You shouldn't have any mods in here. It says I already had mods, so let's just delete my. Oops, I'm running COD 4 apparently. Let's delete this and drag this in. Now it's copying it in because it's another drive. Let's just delete this one, and just delete it off your desktop if you want. So then go to your user maps. Again, you shouldn't have any maps. It should be completely empty. Just delete it again and drag it in. So that's that. That's how you install the maps, and that's how you install the mod itself. So let's get to hosting a dedicated server. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you how to play some single player. So you're going to want to open up your multiplayer of your COD 4. Okay, now you're going to want to run the mod in RTU beta. And I'm going to go over a couple of things. You can't just go and press join and join a server that says Reign of the Undead. These are team deathmatch servers. It's just going to lead you into somewhere where you don't want to be. Guaranteed. You can do it, I don't care, waste your time. But it's going to put you into a server like, see? Reign of the Undead. It's team deathmatch. So I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just going to just say that, because I thought that too, but it was a lie. Make sure on 1.7.568 by the way, because that's where usually everybody has. By the way, the updates aren't that big, so you shouldn't have a problem. Now you're going to want to go to your user maps and go to the map and make sure you remember this name. So you're going to want to open your console. It's the squiggly button next to your 1 on your keyboard, not the number pad, the regular top thing. But if nothing's opening, just go to your options, go to game options, and enable the console. Open up the console, type in map, and the name of your map that you chose. Do map MP FNRP Super Mario. So let's just double check it. FNRP, yeah, that's right. Enter. So then the map should load up pretty quickly if you have a good PC like I do. So just, oh, by the way, there's classes and stuff. Let's do medic. Oh, find a mystery box. Well, as you can see, it works. So that's that, guys. That's how you play single player, and now we're going to get to the hard stuff and start hosting your dedicated server. It works on LAN, just to let you guys know, but the best way to do it is to port forward your server using your router. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that because that's like an entire new thing. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have this open. Let's delete my current batch file. So I'm going to have all this in the description. So ignore this right now. Ignore this. Ignore everything else except for this entire highlighted code right here. So you're going to want to copy it. It'll be in the link. It'll be in the description, not the link. It'll be in the description of the YouTube video. And you're going to want to do new and a new text document, and then you should get something like this. Double click on it and paste in this stuff. And what you're going to want to do is go to your user maps of the map, just to remember the name of the map, and just copy it or just type it in, either way. Paste it in and do save as, and you're going to go to all files or text files. It honestly doesn't matter, but I prefer all files because that's the way I did it. And go to where your COD 4 folder is. So games, Call of Duty 4, and boom, you're set. Now what you have to do is name it whatever you want. Run server. But in the very end, make sure you put .bat, so it's a bat file. Save it, and it should be a save. If you want to change the map in any way, just go to the bat file, right click on it, and do edit. And then you can just change this to any map name, any map folder name basically of the map. Make sure they're in the user maps or this won't work. Okay, now let's go back to this text document. This is the IP you're going to connect by every single time. This is like the only one you can use to connect. Also, it works by Tunngle. Just make sure you change a couple things to instead of dedicated to LAN or something like that. My mistake. I'll put something in the description. I didn't really look it up. I'm just making a tutorial. So what you have to do now is you're going to want to go to the bat file right here. You're going to want to double click it. And then it should open up your COD 4, but not entirely. It should run a COD 4 console. And it should be running all this stuff right here. And then you should see warnings and errors and all this because it's a mod. That's why. So it's alright. Just minimize it and go into your Call of Duty 4. Just run it up again. Go to your mods and run the Ring of the Dead mod. It's the beta one, by the way. And do connect and type 127.0.0.1. Press and enter. It should set up the game. You should get no errors whatsoever. And then it's waiting for other players. This is a dedicated server. So here it is, guys. You should give me a comment, rate, and subscribe. So that's that, guys. Peace out.